Quote to cash, an AlgaPSA. So every deal starts empty, and here's one that is empty, and we'll fill it up together. So first, you need to win the deal. So you can see your deals all on the same screen. You see it as a pipeline where each one shows by stage, or you work on it in the board view where you drag and drop them alongside the project. And here I will show you a scenario. The scenario is that a referral just came in from a client we have named Rivermark Credit Union. This is a good deal. It has 3 branches, 60 staff. And now let's look at the deal itself. We need to document what you're selling them, right? So give it a next step, because little steps forward are how we keep the deal moving, and give it a due date. For this demo, we'll choose 2 days out, and that's it for the deal. Now, every deal walks along the same path. It starts at identified, then qualified, then assessment, proposed, verbal, and finally on to won. You set your confidence, and the ground truth is recorded along the way, and Alga compares the two. You have talked to Rivermark, and they have the budget, so we'll mark this deal as qualified. This is recurring. The one time is the hardware. So those are the details, and now let's get to work on the price. So we'll choose a number. So let's go back to the Rivermark deal. Start the quote right from it, and note that the client details are already filled in. So we're going to fill in what they're buying in the client's words. The lines come out of the service catalog, and the price is carried over into the quote. Managed workstations, make it 45 a seat, 60 seats, click reoccurring, and it'll bill every month. And the rest of the stack we fill in the same way. Now let's look at the one that we're not sure about. We'll mark it as optional, and we can let them decide for themselves. And one more. Getting them set up is a one-time job. They have 3 branches to cut over, so you need to price it accordingly. Leave recurring unchecked, and it'll bill just once. And let's go ahead and give them an incentive. Let's give them $500 off the setup against the onboarding. So $4,500 a month, $3,000 to get started, and the totals are all shown for you to review. So here's the quote with your layout, your logo, and the prices all set up. We'll send it to Dana. She's their operations manager. And add a line of your own, which is always a nice touch. Now it's in Dana's hands. So here we're on the client side, and she's going to decide. So she opens it by logging into her client portal. We don't have to worry about email attachments for this. Every line should be clearly priced, describing the services in plain words, leaving nothing unclear. We marked one line optional, so that one she can choose on her own. It's email security for $300 a month, and she'll pass on it for this year. Finally, she signs off, $4,200 a month, agreed, and ready to go. So now we're back on your side. Once the quote is answered, it moves to closed. And here it is now, it's accepted with her choices on it. Now let's turn it into something that bills. Start with the monthly services. The monthly work goes to a contract, and the one-off work goes to a one-time invoice. Every recurring line is carried across, $4,200 a month. It'll land as a draft, so you can check it before it goes out. This looks right, so we'll send it live. Now we need to do the one-off work. This is the onboarding. It's one time, so we'll bill it now, and it has its own invoice. That's $3,000 billed today. The monthly goes onto a contract, and the one-off on an invoice. Both are numbers that are already agreed to, so we're all set. All right, it's paid in full. That's quote to cash. And now you see how work goes from being a prospect to being paid. Thanks.